Hey everyone, Chelsea here from So Simple Home. Today's project, we are going to make reusable makeup squares. So this would be something that you could clean your face with, put your makeup on if you wanted to, but more importantly, it's reusable so you can throw it in the wash and use it over and over and over again. Some things to think about today is what fabric you pick. When you look online for all these different types of reusable makeup remover pads, like this one, everybody says use cotton. I totally agree with that. Why would you want to use cotton? Cotton washes really well. Cotton can be bleached. Cotton can be cleaned really well to get off any germs that might be left on your skin that then get on your makeup pad. So that being said, when you are picking out your material, you want to think about how you typically would wash your makeup pad. So if you would like to make sure that they're intensely clean, then you're going to want to pick a material that can probably be bleached or at least sanitized somehow, which might leave it with the pattern bleaching out. So I picked this fun cherry print fabric, but I can't bleach this. If I bleach this, then I'll lose my design. So that's something to really think about. So that's why you're going to see a lot of the patterns out there are of just white material or a black material because of how they can be washed. Now, again, black is going to, if you bleach black or really use chemicals on black, it's going to deteriorate as well. So just something to think about when you're picking materials. But I would highly suggest sticking to cotton, especially 100% cotton or an organic cotton if you can. If you can't, that's fine. But you definitely want to make sure whatever material is going to touch your face is nice and soft, that it's absorbent, and that it will actually help clean your face instead of hurt your skin. So the material that I actually picked, flannel is a really popular choice because you can get really soft flannels. This is actually a really nice stretch material. This is a nice cotton that stretches. So that's what I'm using today just because it's some of my scrap fabric. And then, like I said, I really like these cherries. They're super cute. So that's what I'm using. But again, if you use any, cleansers that might bleach your materials, then you might think of something different, or have a white background material instead of like something fun like this with the yellows. Again, that's your choice. But I have these two scrap pieces of fabric that I'm going to use to make my design today. You can get the reusable makeup square pattern for free on our website. I'll put the link in the description, or if that's too much work for you, you can just cut out your squares in whatever size you want. I am going to do 4x4 inch squares today, and you can see I've just layered my material together here, and we're just gonna trim it up and make some 4x4 inch squares. I think I need to get a new blade for my rotary blade here. So we're gonna go 4 inches here. Like I said, I think my rotary blade's about had it. Need to get a new one out. Okay, so there's 4. Let's trim off this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I'm doing my math right. There's 1, 2. Okay, so 4x4 squares. Hey, the next part's super simple. We're going to take and put our right sides together of our material. You can pin You can put clips, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and pin mine because knit fabrics tend to move a little bit. So I'm going to pin mine down, and you're going to leave an opening so that you can turn your cotton pad right side out. So I'm going to start right here, go all the way around and end right here. Now since I am sewing with a knit, I'm going to use a zigzag stitch initially just to ensure that my knit stretches right. If you're using just regular cotton, flannel or something, you shouldn't have that problem. And you can just use a regular straight stitch, and that's just fine. But I'm just sewing around my square. When I get to my corner, return, stitch to the next corner. Okay, and now I'm back at the beginning. I'm going to stop where my pin was here and leave my opening here. And I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm sewing on this white material, but you can see it a little better maybe on this side. Okay, and like I said, because I'm sewing with a knit, you can kind of see that my knit stretched a little bit, but for these little cotton pads, it's not really that big of an issue. You're going to be turning them right side out anyway, and so it will kind of correct that problem for you. Okay, and turn it right side out. I always like to use like the end of a paintbrush or a pen, pencil with an eraser to kind of push my corners out so that they're nice and straight. Like that. Looking pretty good. Now I'm going to iron. Just press all my edges down. And then on the bottom here, I'm just going to tuck my raw edges inside. Just like that. There's my little square. Now I'm going to put my machine back on a straight stitch, and I'm going to top stitch all the way around. And that's just at right at the edge, like 1/8 of an inch. So it's 1/4 of an inch on the inside, 1/8 of an inch on the outside. Okay. Now I just pull all my strings. Go ahead and press it one more time. And there's our little cotton pad. So 2 little cotton pads. Okay, and then you can just stack them all together till you have however many you want. I would suggest before using them that you wash them. I would suggest before sewing you wash the material, and then again wash them after you've sewn, just because the oils on your hands, whatever might be on your machine, your table is going to get on your cotton pads, and that would get on your face. So just precaution, right? You want to take care of your skin the best you can, and making sure that you wash your material is an important part of that. So I'm going to go ahead and make one more. Walk you through it one more time. This, like I said, is a pretty simple project. Makes a really great gift for friends and family. You could wrap it up in a cute little bundle with some makeup or your favorite makeup remover, maybe face wash. Put it in some cute packaging. I mean, there's so many options for this. And the best part is you can really individualize this pattern for whoever you're making it for, because you can pick the material that suits them the best. And there's so many cute fabric designs out there that you can get. to really make it special for someone. These little cotton pads would also be good like in like a first aid kit. If you have like a little do-it-yourself first aid kit, these would be great for, you know, if someone has an ouchies, or if you need to put like antiseptic on something, or you have a bottle of, let's say, like Neosporin, or, you know, any kind of things like that. Or if you want to use them to apply some type of essential oil. I mean, they could be used for so many things. And if you get to decide on the material that you're using, you know, you can use a more organic material depending on its purpose and make it a little bit more friendly for your body. But yeah, these are super fun, super simple. And you can bust out a whole bunch in no time. So in just a matter of minutes, we've made 3 of these. I guess 2, but I made one right before. So they don't take very long. And like I said, when you're finished, just make sure that you wash them. Put them in your washing machine. You could hand wash them if you're concerned about detergent on them and not irritating your skin. But just make sure that you're really careful on what you put on your skin, and that you pick your materials carefully based on your skin type. Well, that is our tutorial for today. If you want to get the pattern, make sure to get the link in the description and go out and make yourself some reusable makeup squares. We'll see you next time.